Coach. Let me get your phone number. You know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car. Baby, about that sound crazy, boy. You want to get rich?
Here's Vujicic. Pass to Splitter. Barbosa against Thompson. They set the screen. And the layup's good off the glass. Barbosa's got his third bucket of the night.
Barbosa able to work his way in with the bigs that time. Successfully so.
O'Neal kicks to Corver. Latre drills it from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
14 foul.
Pass to Cunningham. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Jermaine O'Neal. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he can't hit the second.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Chicago again turning it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Barbosa against Thompson. Barbosa with it. He's got 8 over Thompson. Barbosa's shot is off. For 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And San Antonio shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Here's E. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Shooting.
Take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Cunningham dishes it to Barbosa. Pass to Vujicic. Cunningham kicks to Vujicic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
A couple of things you like about Sasha Vujacic. Consistency and energy. I mean, he's a reliable scorer who's always giving you everything he has.
Chicago's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Takes a three. Pass to Steffens. Kicks it out to Gibson. Fires from deep. Vujacic grabs the miss. So it's San Antonio now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing.
Splitter with a screen on Korver. Here's Barbosa. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. And then on Saturday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Screen by Walton. Here's Cousins. And it's Walton missing. Back to Cousins. Barbosa against Korver. Back to Gibson. Poke loose. Pull from the top of the key. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got 4 this quarter.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
This is the baby hook. Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Korver. To end the drought. Hands it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Inside, O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duncan. Over Walton. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. And they pick up 2.
So far, Barbosa having little trouble tracking down the shots he wants. Locked in on the offensive end thus far.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Cousins, the pass to Walton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that one's good. Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Houston. Here's Kramer. Guarded by Korver. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Arroyo. Knocked loose. Ginobili with the steal. And they're on the break. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw foul.
And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job, man.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
O'Neal's checked in for Chicago. And Tony Parker drops them both.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Screen by O'Neal. Arroyo the pass to O'Neal.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
That's good from O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Campbell. Duncan kicks to Jefferson. Clock at 6. Floats one. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Duncan. And that's 13 points for Tony Parker.
Aha, the soft floater from Parker is truly a wonderful thing to behold.
Here's the 3. Pass to Arroyo. They set the pick. Throws it up high. And that's going to be a treble. Bulls making a switch here. Stevens is checked in.
Number 14, Irvin.
Spurs trail by 20.
Chicago foul. Stevens. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
Free throw good by Parker.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And Parker drops them both. 1:42 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Steffens, covered by Parker. Pass to Korver. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against San Antonio.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Derrick Rose.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. O'Neal a screen on Parker. Here's Stevens. Got a piece of it. And another turnover here by Chicago.
San Antonio ball. Substitution on the floor.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 18. And it's slammed in by Splitter. There's 37 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Steffens. Pass to E. Over to the left wing. Stevens, the pass to Korver. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sport.
Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Oh lame, I ain't got no juice. Oh lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go. I ain't even gonna count down for you. The butcher coming. I'ma surprise you. I've been on so long, people starting to hate it, they feel scorn. I see the looks on all their faces and I'm torn. It's like, I ain't wanna do this, but if it gotta be it, I guess I'ma be the you been warned. I'm in this like I'm Sean. They play it, look at the gang and then we yawn. Why would he make that lame choice? Man, these couldn't score if they had game point and I'm wrong. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a farm. So let's stay brief. I'm in a rush in TSA, they trying to x-ray me. I made my so bad that an ex can't speak. The only way to make a litter is a leak, a little. I'm just around. The world, am I wrong? I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the bleachers put me on. I ran it up, ain't take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kong, Kim Jong-un. To me, you like this small. Say, I probably meant with a cause. I'm in a 5-star hotel suite with a Swiss, then I'm gone. Pinky ring of a dawn. Bad boy like I'm Sean. I'm like Golden Eye Bond. That's 25 inch beam scoping out harm. Gon' hide from us with polka dots on. You is drawn. You probably heard when I brought a Rollie, AP in the Cardi after that watch. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors. I'm chillin'. These with me keep asking me what we doing. I'm bored. Hey yo, hey yo, hit boy, we gonna get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm Braun. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bomb.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smiling as big as he ain't even got me. I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lock, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking to wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like two hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like. Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Give it Sprite in. Pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a. I'm like a candle. Up in the car seat. Hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever I'm. Burn the at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the and they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that pump. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then the oak the summer. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like. Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite. Pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the and they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But I got a TV hat. That boy like a BB hat. How you won't see me hat? Push it like see me hat. When it won't be me hat. When I'm creeping hat. And the genie hat. Cause you saying I'm hat.
Son, where'd you find this?
Ever since I've been talking about been there.
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Bulls have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Pacers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Collison, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Rose looking around, shoots. It's the putback. It's good on the putback. Noah's got the first basket of the game for the Bulls.
And using all of his length there, Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home.
Thompson against George. Love right side. Pass to Hibbert. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Bulls with possession. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And here's Carter after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
Boy, he's an absolute blur, Derrick Rose. Cat-like quickness.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Tries the spin move. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Lynn, and Carter with the basket on the assist by Collison.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Noah with a screen on Carter. Driving in. Thompson passes to Noah. Collison with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Collison finds Love. Rebound Bogut. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lynn, yep, that one goes in there.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Collison after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Collison, the pass to George.
And this coaching staff encourages George to stay aggressive because this is how he'll draw fouls.
Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Noah with a screen on Collison. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Noah with the slam.
And just throw it up high and let Noah go up and find it with that length.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. 5th is Darren Collison.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Collison with it. He's covered by Rose. Collison, the pass to Hibbert. Shot clock at 6. Wallace with it. Noah picks him up. And Kevin Love hits the 3.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Now here's Rose. On the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Collison against Rose. Here's Hibbert. Still yet to score. Over Noah. And it's Hibbert missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Jeremy Lin to the free throw line. It's on Darren Collison. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And it's Carter missing. Bulls leading by 9. Here's Rose. Pass to Noah.
Get there.
Noah with a screen for Lin. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Indiana. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now George, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Collison, the pass to Love. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Roy Hibbert picks one up. Danny Granger is checked in for Paul George. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Noah.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's let them know how great they were and make some noise.
Collison against Rose. Looking to end the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I tell you what, Collison, very tough to contain because he's so fast. An excellent foul shooter as well. You can't give him any cheap ones.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Chicago leading by 10. Here's Lin. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Rose against Collison. Here's Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Taj Gibson picks one up.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of value utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
Now here's Rose. Gibson with the screen on Collison. From deep, Rose. A three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Lin against Carter. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And Lin with a clear path to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Collison. Pass to Granger. Love outside. And it's Hibbert in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Love, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Collison. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Collison has a deadly jump shot, so you can't allow him to get comfortable.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Indiana making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Hibbert. Hansbrough comes in for Vince Carter. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Darren Collison. Then for the Bulls, E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Noah. Bogut comes in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Arroyo in for Derrick Rose. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Pacers trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Love. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the balance coupled with composure from Love. Even when under duress, he just finds a way to score.
And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in. Thompson outside. Here's Arroyo. Ranger covering. Here's the three. Arroyo can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot by George, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bogut with the screen on George. Thompson for the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Love with the screen for Granger. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And how about the flexibility of Bogut? The timing makes him such an easy guy to set up at the rim.
And Azubuike kicks to Hansbrough. Pass to Granger. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pacers. Second free throw, no good.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And the Bulls making a change here. Arroyo's checked in. George dishes to Hansbrough. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hansbrough, the pass to Lopez. Good on the shot. Lopez has got his first basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 10. Play through the first minute here in the second. Here's Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
And he can do this to you all day. Bogut, perfect timing rolling off that screen.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Arroyo. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Crowder with the steal. He gets that one. Crowder's got his first basket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pacers trail by 16. Pass to George. Lopez, a screen on Crowder. George against Crowder. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by E.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Drives to the hoop. And there's Bogut. That's good on the assist by Gian Leon. And that's now 6 points for Bogut.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Collison comes in for Tobias Harris. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Granger. 6 to shoot. Hibbert with a screen on Gibson. They need this. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 18. That's a 2 from Crowder. Here's E. O'Neal passes to Stevens. O'Neal a screen on Collison. Takes the 13-footer. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Granger with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. In the corner, Collison with it. Second chance effort, and that one, good. Collison's got 6.
And, you know, even though he's smaller and slight of build, Collison doesn't fear going inside. He's really solid at scoring from there.
Now here's Crowder to the middle.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Indiana making some changes. Love comes in for Hansbrough, and it's Carter in for Danny Granger. Pacers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's good. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
O'Neal a screen on Collison. Here's Stevens. O'Neal kicks to Crowder. O'Neal sets the screen for Crowder. And the rebound goes to Collison. It's tipped. Down low, George. And it's George finishing it off.
And George gets off the floor fast to throw that one down. What an athlete.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guy. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Derrick Rose is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
A nice shot by E.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. Love, high post. Pass to George. Kept alive.
Veteran move by Hibbert. Sees the defender coming, tries to finish strong.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw good, Roy Hibbert. The Pacers making a switch here. Rangers checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Chicago leading by 15.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Rose against Collison. to shoot. Hibbert with a screen on Rose. Collison for three. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Noah with a screen on Court. To the paint. And Noah with the slam.
And Lynn involving his pick-and-roll game, improving how he passes the ball when the defense gives him a lane.
Pacers trail by 19. Outside Collison. No good that time. Great defense that time from Noah.
Boy, Lynn is not only smooth, but he's crafty at getting contact. A physical player who really works to get himself to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he sinks the second. And here's Collison. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Granger outside. Love with a wide open look. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And that's now 10 points for Love.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Pass to E. Wants to get it to Rose and does. Lynn kicks to Thompson. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Thompson's got 9 points.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Collison the pass to Love. Some nice passing here by Indiana. To the inside. Hibbert. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Lynn. Noah with a screen on Collison. Thompson from long range. Rebound Love.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Granger from outside. Connects from three-point range.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Noah the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Noah with the slam.
And Noah understands his role so well. Sets a nice screen and able to find some space for his man in the finish.
Now here's Collison. He has 6. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Gian Liam.
Andrew Bogut.
Collison against Rose. Collison the pass to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 19.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Noah with a screen on Collison. Collison against Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rose has got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We're seeing a tremendous game from Joakim Noah.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Collison against Rose.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Derrick Rose taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Here's Collison. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Andrew Bogut.
You have to be committed on plays like that.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. And Thompson kicks to Rose. Bogut sets a screen for Rose. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And Indiana shooting 40% from the field. Collison against Rose. Collison the pass to Carter. Shoots over Lynn. And it's Carter missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Collison. After the miss from Joakim Noah. Collison deciding where to go with it. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Noah's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Collison. After Jeremy Lin's bucket fades away. And that's good off the glass that time. He's got 7.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Bogut with a screen on Collison. On its way from Rose for 2. And Bogut slams it in.
Love seeing them utilize the pick right there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Collison against Rose. Top of the key. Misses off the right iron.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Noah with a screen on Collison. Here's Rose. Plays it up and banks it in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pacers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Outside Collison. Carter outside. Love deciding where to go with it. The shot's good. And that's 12 points for Love.
Kevin Love is such a supremely skilled forward. I mean, he's got size. He can shoot it from range. He's got a nice touch around the basket. Very difficult cover.
And Rose throws it down.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Here's Collison. He's got 8. Carter outside. Pass to Love. Takes the three. Back to Carter. Outside Collison. Love outside. Collison finds George. Back to Collison. 5 on the clock. And here's Love from the arc. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the prototypical modern big. Love can do damage inside and out.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Danny Granger is checked in for Vince Carter. Collison against Rose. With the drive and the dunk by Rose.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Collison. Over Rose. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. The Bulls leading by 23. Bogut with a screen on Collison. On its way from Rose for 2. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Granger. Here's Collison. They get a hand on it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Noah with the slam.
And when Noah's scoring like this, it's an added bonus. It's nice to see him get on fire.
The Pacers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the foul on Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Crowder comes in for Derrick Rose.
Jay Crowder.
Now Collison. 10 points for him. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got his 2nd basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Driving inside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And now Granger pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Love dishes to Collison. Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's 1:38 left to play in the 3rd. Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And it's George finishing it off.
He's dynamic in transition. As well as George runs the floor, he could really be a spark for this team.
Bogut with a screen on George. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Lopez, he's checked in for Hibbert. Hansborough's come in for Darren Collison. And Middleton subbed in for Paul George. And then for Chicago, Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Noah. And it's Gian Leon in for Andrew Bogut. Now here's Granger. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Harris is checked in for Indiana. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for Chicago.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, but I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Granger. Granger's got 3 assists tonight. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Crowder against Love. It's stolen by Harris. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Love. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now here's Granger. Lopez sets a screen for Granger. Down low. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
George looking over the floor. Lopez a screen. George, no good. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. To the wing right side. George against Crowder. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Crowder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls.
Working over that medium range area.
And it's Keith Bogans with the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Cousins is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Number 54, Lee Cousins.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And George kicks to Hansbrough. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clear.
Over me, but I feel the demons getting close.
I'm playing jockey, carrying on you. Long two seasons, this said she was hard, ain't it? Where'd I be? I'm on the block, I ain't changed yet.
Yeah, you know I'ma keep I be out here. They be cut the lights off. We gon' pull up creep. We got 4 deep in the photo Jeep. My butt is here, leave on the seat. My I feel like D-Wayne with the heat. Made him do the run there, man. We said something right there at his feet. Yeah, you're sweet. Cut out that Rolls Royce, I'm about to pull up to me. Let's play. You go first, you or me. You or me. Let's play. First, you or me. You or me. Let's play. Yeah, me.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh?
Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again, and a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Go wings and fly away. Might lose my mind today. Need something right away. Never expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG will pull me aside and tell me it's due when you die. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain on minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis insane. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid.
speaker. Hey, bring the jungle music for ya. Hey, feel the bass go through your speaker. Hey, give me the rhythm and make mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
I'm not in a mood cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist. Take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one? Who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, trail look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me want to go harder. I like a whole aura. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talk or not, I step with him. Of course you could beat me at talking. Ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad. I done fell in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Bank account look good. It's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Get friends that depend on my mood. Maybe van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain. The rings, I'm him. I done got rich, but I'm still with land in London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
KJ, man. Hey, I don't play cards around me. Put behind this, I dog me. Hey, I went too good at math, on God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot. Not even all of it. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's behind me. Get on side me. I don't party. My money Scotty. Toys, drive me. Harley. Harley, I say, fuck like I won't go hit Marty. Look just like Barney, and I live it, you record it. Daytime, we farming. Nighttime, I'm in the foreign. No, got it party. Why she think she important? And old time, you know, I ain't getting enough. I like my boy, she 5, son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie, I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just won't. You already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but a feet. I hope you know that I don't. I don't play cards around me. Put behind this, I dog me. Hey, I went too good at math. On God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey,
bro, that's behind me. Get on side me, I don't party. You know my money Scotty, try to try me.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble, bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ, no game 7 in my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take, keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, morning jumping.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And Walker kicks to Favors. Lobs it up for Favors. Makes it off the glass. Favors got the first points up on the board tonight here for Brooklyn.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Here's Rose. Pass to Noah. And finished off by Noah.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Over Ellis. And he gets that one to go off the front eye. And when you're looking at the first game, Clark, of a back-to-back, any change in approach?
My thought is it's the coaching staff that adjusts the most. Trying to manage minutes and massage matchups and maybe go a little deeper into the bench if possible.
Onto the Kumbo. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And taken away by Ellis. Pass to Rose. Back to Ellis. Onto the Kumbo. A screen on Favors. For 3. Ellis. The offensive rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Walker against Rose. From 10 feet out. Walker's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Giannis. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And we haven't seen someone Giannis' size run the pick and roll that way. He is incredibly unique.
Here's Ellis. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Here's Walker, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Turner with a screen on Rose. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got 5 men.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Here's Rose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Favors can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Watson finds Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
And so Favors nails both of them. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Noah with a screen on Walker. Rose passes to Ellis. There's the drive. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. Walker the pass to Turner. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Rose, that's good.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. There's a check in for Brooklyn. Crowder, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
You know, you have to be impressed by the amount of blocks they racked up. They took rim protection to a whole nother level last season. Harris misses. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Giannis. Turner covering. Turner against Giannis. And Evan Turner pulls it down. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Harris passes to Walker. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Pass to Crowder. Here's Harris. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Rose looking around. Here's Thompson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
3 points.
Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Pass to Turner. Here's Petro. Defended by Crowder. Walker's shot is off.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Harris with it. Picked up by Thompson. And they're running. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Rose.
And really, for his size, Walker is no stranger to physical play. He's aggressive on the move. He can catch the D off guard and get himself to the line.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Nets. Brewer comes in for Evan Turner. And Chicago also making a switch. Heinrich's checked in. Now here's Heinrich, following the miss by Brook Lopez. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Fourth, Derrick Rose.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
Watson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bulls also changing it up. Yao, he's checked in for Noah. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Derrick Rose. Thompson misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. From deep. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
From deep, Walker traps in the tray.
Walker, a terrific competitor, more than happy to rise up and deliver payback right there. Boom!
Thompson outside. Crowder sets a screen for Thompson. And the Bulls, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Harris drives in. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Favors with a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the left block. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Now Harris fires from way outside. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Bulls. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Harris. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Harris looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Brewer. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Watson. Nets trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Harris. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Harris has got his second bucket of the night. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Giannis outside. Pass to Yao. Henderson, no one around him. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Yao. Yao's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
The 15-footer. The shot. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I love seeing Giannis use that athleticism. Fantastic there with the finish.
It's stolen by Heinrich. Pass to Giannis. Over to the wing. Lopez with the steal. And Watson has it in the corner. Down low. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Watson. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
And at that range, hey, hard for the defense to really affect that shot. I mean, Lopez is just too good.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And the Nets making a change here. Reed's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Ellis is checked in for Henderson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And he's shown to be a tough cover. Once Giannis gains more confidence, he's got a chance to be unstoppable.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Reed kicks to Harris. Brewer up top. Heinrich against Harris. Pass to Palmer. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 4. Heinrich outside. Now Ellis shoots the 3. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Ellis has got 5.
This is what makes Monte Ellis so dangerous. I mean, he's got great quickness off the dribble, but also when the catch and shoot is there.
Here's Lopez, and it comes off the front of the rim. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Yao with a screen on Reed. Here's Giannis. Goes back up. The rebound by the Nets. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Now here's Ellis. Crowder sets a screen for Ellis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giannis passes to Yao. And good that time. And it's 6 points for Yao.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Timeout. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called the Nets.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to take a larger role in his sophomore campaign.
Well, he had the whole summer to work on his game. I believe he will take that next step forward in his development.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Nets, Favors comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Turner in for Corey Brewer. Thompson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Kirk Heinrich. Now here's Rose. Takes it inside. Ellis against Harris. Shoots. 6 to shoot. Crowder a screen on Walker. Rose goes in. Brooklyn with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Kick by Yao. There's Rose with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
You've got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
Walker's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Yeah, with a screen on Walker. And here's Rose outside, rebounded by Devin Harris. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Walker. He's got 8. Shoots from the line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, it's so good to see Walker pulling up with that kind of confidence. I mean, his jump shot seems to be getting better every year.
Rose finds Crowder. Outside Rose. Crowder sets a screen for Rose. Pass to Crowder. The kick out to Rose.
2 minutes remaining.
Crowder a screen on Walker. Here's Rose. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The Nets making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. That's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in assists, 4th in scoring, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. And it's Rose penetrating, and that one good. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air, a unique blend of power and athleticism.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. 5th best, the Nets.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Now here's Walker. 11 points in the game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 7. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Ellis. Grant sets a screen for Ellis. Shoots over Walker. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Ellis, an outstanding talent. I mean, really dependable and hard to defend in pick and roll sets.
Favors with a screen on Ellis. Here's Walker. That shot off. Great defense that time from Noah. Thompson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Watson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Giannis has got 10 points in the game. Walker against Ellis.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
2 shots. And so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Favors got his 8th rebound here tonight. Walker with it. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple... quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Rose. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Walker surveying the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Walker. He's got 19. Out to Turner. Favors sets the pick for Turner. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Chicago leading by 9. Rose attacking. Giannis' screen on Turner. For 3, Ellis. And stolen by Favors. Here's Turner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about this rookie taking over? Giannis is just doing whatever he wants offensively.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Watson, the pass to Walker. Back to Watson. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Watson kicks to Turner. Over Ellis. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Turner.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Rose against Walker. Rose passes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Giannis kicks to Rose. Giannis sets a screen for Rose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And checking out the stats for Watson. Last season's performance for him came in about 14 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I love seeing Noah seek out his offense, attracting the D's attention there in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad. Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Noah with a screen on Walker. Shoots. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Walker. 19 points in the game. Favors finds Walker. Here's Petro. Nets passing it around. Here's Favors. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Giannis charging into the lane. Noah, the pass to Rose. Noah with a screen on Turner. Here's Ellis. Deflects the pass. And here's Watson. No scoring in this one. And here's Walker outside. And the Nets miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Now, here's Watson. He's covered closely. Off the run.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Chicago calls timeout. Bulls making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. The Bulls leading by 12. Outside Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harris. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Rose. Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Crowder is screen on Harris. Lobs it up for Crowder. And now Brewer running the floor all by himself.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Rose. 15 points in the game. Offensive rebound. No, wide open. And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nets trail by 12. Great defense that time from Noah.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 17. Another shot. Giannis with the hustle points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Brewer the pass to Lopez. Over Noah. Lopez, no luck.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Crowder sets a screen for Rose. And the shot goes down. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Favors dishes to Harris. 46 seconds left to play in the third. And Favors kicks to Harris. For the 3. It's rebounded by Noah.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the dunk by Rose.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Favors with a screen on Rose. Harris against Rose. The 15-footer. Not going to go that time.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
What a performance for Derrick Rose.
They can't disrespect you, gladly. I don't play by my... Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is. Glad you like Kalani is okay. Can't wait to party is.